Okay, so I need to tell you about the most embarrassing day of my life. It happened at a gym, and there were like 50 people watching.
Oh no. What happened?
So I joined this new gym, right? I wanted to make friends, be nice to people.
Okay.
There was this guy. He was exercising really, really hard, like super hard, sweating everywhere. So I wanted to say something nice. I wanted to say, "Wow, you're working so hard."
That's a nice thing to say.
Yeah, but I said the wrong words.
Oh no.
I said, "Wow, you're hardly working." Yes, and that means something completely different. It means he's not working hard. It means he's lazy.
Oh my God.
He stopped. He looked at me. He looked so angry, like I said something really, really bad about his family.
Like you said his mother was ugly.
Yes, worse, I called him lazy at the gym. That's like That's like going to a library, where all the books are, and telling someone, "Hey, you can't read."
That's so bad.
The whole gym got quiet. Everyone looked at me. I felt terrible.
What did you do?
I tried to fix it, but I made it worse. I said, "No, no, you're doing hardly any work."
That's the same thing.
I know. He got more angry. I didn't understand. Later, someone told me my mistake. I was so embarrassed. I didn't go back to that gym for 2 weeks.
That's really bad.
I know. But wait, here's the crazy part. Slow. That terrible day, that embarrassing moment, it was actually the best thing for my English.
It's true, and that's what we're talking about today.
So, if you're scared to speak English because you might make a mistake, keep listening. We're going to change how you think about mistakes forever. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Alex. This is our podcast about learning English. And guess what? Olivia is here again.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me back.
So, last time we talked about AI tools for learning English. That episode got so many comments, so we brought Olivia back.
I'm happy to be here.
Today, we're talking about something really important, something everyone worries about.
Mistakes.
Yes, mistakes. Like when you're learning English, you're scared to make mistakes, right?
Exactly. Most people think mistakes are bad. They think, oh no, I made a mistake. That means I'm failing.
Right. I do this all the time. I'm about to say something in English, and my brain says, "Wait, what if it's wrong? What if people laugh at me? What if I sound stupid?"
And then what happens?
I don't say anything. I stay quiet. I play it safe.
Exactly. And that is actually the biggest mistake.
Wait, what? Not speaking is the biggest mistake?
Yes, staying silent is worse than saying the wrong words.
So, Olivia, why are we so scared of mistakes? Like, where does this fear come from?
That's a great question. I think it comes from school. Think about when you were a kid in school. What happened when you made a mistake?
Oh, the teacher would use a red pen. She would mark my mistake with red, like this.
Yes, exactly. And maybe other kids would laugh?
Yeah, sometimes. It was embarrassing.
Right, so your brain learned something. Your brain learned mistakes are bad. Mistakes mean embarrassment. Mistakes mean I'm not good enough.
That's heavy. That's a big thought.
I know, and it gets worse with language learning because, you're trying to say something, but you don't know all the words yet.
Right, like I know what I want to say in my language, but in English, I'm not sure.
Exactly. Every sentence feels risky, scary.
It's like performing on a stage with no safety net. Like circus performers who jump, but there's nothing to catch them.
Yes, perfect example. And then there's culture too. In some countries, making mistakes in public is really, really bad. People feel ashamed.
Oh yeah, in my culture, making mistakes in front of others means you lose respect.
Right, so it's not just about the language, it's about how you feel about yourself.
Wow, so this fear is really deep, like it's in our brains from when we were kids.
Yes, but here's what I want everyone to know. That fear is based on something that's not true.
Wait, what do you mean?
The fear says mistakes mean you're failing, but the truth? The truth is completely opposite.
So, mistakes are actually good?
Yes, let me explain why.
Okay, I'm confused. How can mistakes be good?
Okay, so scientists studied how our brains learned, and they found something really interesting.
What did they find?
When you try something new and you get it right the first time, your brain doesn't really learn anything.
Really?
Yes, your brain just says, oh, okay, I already knew that. Nothing new happens.
Huh, interesting.
But when you try something, make a mistake, and then someone corrects you, that's when your brain really wakes up.
Oh,
That's when your brain creates new connections. That's when real learning happens.
so mistakes are like the actual learning.
Exactly. Mistakes aren't a problem. Mistakes are how we learn.
Wow, my mind is exploding. Like I'm so surprised.
Right? And there's research about this. Scientists found that people who make mistakes and get corrections learn 3 times faster than people who just read perfect examples.
What? 3 times faster?
Yes, 3 times. So if you make 100 mistakes, you learn faster than someone who makes only 10 mistakes.
That's insane. So more mistakes equals faster learning?
Exactly. Your goal should be to make as many mistakes as possible.
So I should try to mess up more?
Yes, within reason.
So the students who are quiet and scared to speak because they might make mistakes,
They're actually learning slower than the students who try to speak all the time, make lots of mistakes, and keep trying.
that's wild. So all this time, I thought I was being smart by staying quiet and avoiding mistakes.
But actually, you were learning 3 times slower than you could have been.
Wow, okay. So how do I stop being scared?
Well, first, you need to understand something. Not all mistakes are the same. There are good mistakes and bad mistakes.
Wait, there are bad mistakes?
Yeah, but probably not what you think.
Okay, explain. What's a good mistake?
A good mistake is when you try something new. You're not sure if it's correct, but you try anyway. You take a risk.
Like my gym story, when I tried to say working hard?
Yes, perfect example. That was actually a good mistake.
But it was so embarrassing.
I know, but you tried to speak. You tried to be friendly, and you learned immediately. Now you will never make that mistake again, right?
Oh, never. I will remember working hard versus hardly working for the rest of my life. In fact, I'm working hard right now to never say hardly working again.
See what you did there?
I did it right.
Exactly. See, that's a good mistake. One embarrassing moment, but you learned forever.
Okay, I feel better now. So what's a bad mistake?
A bad mistake is when you make the same error again and again and again, but you don't learn from it.
Oh, so like if I keep saying the same wrong thing even after someone tells me it's wrong?
Exactly. For example, maybe you keep saying, I go to the store yesterday, but the correct way is I went to the store yesterday.
Right, because yesterday means the past, so I need past tense. I need went, not go.
Exactly. So if someone corrects you, but then you keep saying I go instead of I went, that's a bad mistake. You're not learning.
Okay, so how do I make sure I learn from my mistakes? How do I turn bad mistakes into good mistakes?
3 simple steps. Number 1, listen carefully when someone corrects you. Really pay attention.
Okay.
Number 2, say the correct version immediately, right away. Don't wait.
So, like, practice it right then?
Yes. And number 3, use the correct version in a new sentence. Make a new sentence using the right words.
Oh, so I'm like actively practicing instead of just nodding and saying, yeah, okay.
Exactly. When someone corrects you, stop, repeat the correct words, make a new sentence. This way, it goes into your brain and stays there.
I love that. What else can I do?
You also need to create what I call a mistake-friendly place.
A what? What does that mean?
A mistake-friendly place. It means finding places where you can make mistakes and nobody will judge you. Places where it's safe to fail.
Oh, like a safe place to make mistakes?
Yes, like practicing with AI, ChatGPT or Claude, they don't judge you. Or talking with a friend who's also learning English. Or joining a conversation group where everyone is learning together.
So I can make mistakes and not feel bad?
Exactly. Because here's the thing. The biggest problem isn't your ability. The biggest problem is your fear. And you can't fix fear by avoiding mistakes. You fix fear by making mistakes in safe places until you're not scared anymore.
That makes so much sense. Okay, so my gym story is one example. But Olivia, why do these embarrassing moments work so well? Like, why do I remember them so clearly?
Oh, great question. It's because of emotion, strong feelings.
What do you mean?
When something makes you feel a strong emotion, like embarrassment or surprise or shock, your brain remembers it better.
Oh.
Think about it. You probably don't remember every English lesson from school, right?
No, not really.
But you do remember that gym moment. You'll remember it forever.
That's true. I'll never forget it. In fact, I still have nightmares about it.
Really?
No, but I could. That's how strong the memory is.
See, the embarrassment, that strong feeling, helped your brain save that lesson forever.
So embarrassment is actually helpful? That's weird.
I know it sounds weird. Obviously, you don't want to feel embarrassed, but when it happens, your brain uses it to learn.
Huh. So like my brain used the bad feeling to remember the lesson.
Exactly. Think about working hard versus hardly working. Will you ever confuse those words again?
Never, never, ever. That mistake is burned into my brain forever, like a tattoo.
Like a tattoo. I love that.
See, one embarrassing moment taught me more than reading a textbook for a year.
Exactly. Every embarrassing moment is a free English lesson that stays in your brain forever.
Okay, I have a question. What about native speakers? People who grew up speaking English. Do they make mistakes?
Oh my God, yes, all the time.
Really?
Yes, native speakers make grammar mistakes, pronunciation mistakes, vocabulary mistakes constantly.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously, I hear native speakers make mistakes every day.
Then why do I feel like I need to be perfect? Like I'm harder on myself than native speakers are on themselves?
That's a great point, and the answer is you shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
But I feel like people will judge me if I make a mistake.
Here's the truth. People judge you way less than you think. You know who makes tons of English mistakes?
Who?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The Terminator guy?
Yes, he's been speaking English for over 50 years, and he still makes grammar mistakes in interviews all the time.
Really?
Really? And he was a movie star, a governor of California, a millionaire, one of the most successful people in America.
Whoa.
So if Arnold can be that successful while making mistakes, you can definitely order a coffee.
That's a good point. Okay, that makes me feel way better.
Good. And here's something else I want to tell you. I call it the fluency paradox.
Ooh, what's that? What does paradox mean?
A paradox is when something seems opposite or strange, but it's true.
Okay, so what's the fluency paradox?
Here it is. The more mistakes you make now, the fewer mistakes you'll make later.
Whoa.
Think about it. Every mistake you make and learn from is one less mistake you'll make in the future.
Oh, so if I make a lot of mistakes now and learn from them,
You won't make those mistakes later. But if you avoid mistakes by staying quiet and not speaking,
then I never learn, so I keep making the same mistakes forever.
exactly. So the people who become fluent the fastest are the people who made the most mistakes early on.
Because they were brave, they tried even though they were scared.
Yes, they cared more about communication than about being perfect. They just talked and made mistakes, learned and got better.
Man, I wish someone told me this years ago. Okay, let's wrap this up. Olivia, if someone is listening and they're still scared of making mistakes, what would you say to them?
I would say that being scared is normal. It's natural. Everyone feels this way.
But
But the fear doesn't have to control you. You can be scared and still try.
how do they start?
Start very small. Make one tiny mistake today. Just one. Say one word you're not totally sure about. Ask one question, even if your grammar isn't perfect.
And then?
Notice that nothing bad happened. Notice that people still understood you. Notice that you're okay. Maybe you even learned something.
And then do it again tomorrow?
Exactly. Build courage like building a muscle at the gym. Wait, maybe don't use the gym example with Alex.
Hey, I'm going back to the gym someday.
Okay.
But seriously, every person who speaks English fluently now, they all made tons of embarrassing mistakes to get there. Every single one.
Including Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Including Arnold. So mistakes don't mean you're bad at English. Mistakes mean you're on the path to becoming good at English.
Exactly right.
This was such a good conversation.
Thank you for having me back.
Of course. And everyone listening, we want to hear from you.
Yes, share your most embarrassing English mistake in the comments.
Use hashtag #MyWorstMistake. Let's make mistakes normal. Let's celebrate them.
And if this episode helped you, please share it with a friend who needs to hear this message.
Because right now, somewhere, there's someone who's sitting quietly, scared to speak because they might make a mistake. And they need to know that making mistakes is exactly what they should be doing.
Perfect.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Remember, speak bravely, make mistakes proudly, and learn constantly.
And don't forget, mistakes don't make you stupid. Silence does.
See you next time.
Bye.